Is MORryde's Trail Kitchen the ultimate trail kitchen package that will really bring your overlanding rig to the next level? Well, I think so, and in this video I'm going to tell you a little bit about why I believe that. I'll talk about how I installed it. I even have a complete platform that I built this onto. I'll show you some real-world scenes out in the wild, so to speak, where I've been using this trail kitchen, whether it be in the Adirondacks, Vermont, or even some tailgates, which it's perfect for. And then I'll just go over some of my overall thoughts on this piece of gear, answer some questions like, does it rattle? Are there things that it can improve on? And even talk about some of the accessories that can go along with this to really make it a full, complete package. So first things first, why did I not DIY something like this? Of course, you probably can pull that off. And if you've seen some other videos on my channel, you know that I'm no stranger to DIY projects. I often like them, but for something like this where you have to support the refrigerator and you really want to have a sturdy system, I think going for a build and a piece of gear like this, especially this one from MORryde, is a better idea because it's just more durable. It's going to last much longer than anything that I could build. And installing this thing was really easy. I will say though, it is pretty heavy. So you may need a second hand in order to actually lift this thing and place it into the car. I ended up doing the whole entire thing myself, so it's totally possible to do it with one person, but I just want to throw that out there. Once I placed the whole entire unit into my Jeep, it was really as simple as using the pre-existing holes on the MORryde, and I was able to use that. I think I drilled one hole into the whole entire unit, and then I drilled one hole into my Jeep, and that just made the whole entire thing that much more sturdy, so I was really happy with that decision. If you don't want to drill into your Jeep at all, or your car, then you can get their bolt-on kit, but I did not do that, and for a few reasons. I knew that I wanted to build a custom platform, which I'll have an entire video on the platform that I built in this Jeep coming pretty soon. There's a few tweaks that I want to make before I actually make the video, but having the platform was perfect because I could just drill right into the platform rather than having to drill into the car. A few notes on the bolt-on kit and ultimately why I didn't use it is there's a little ridge that goes across the entire thing when you have the bolt-on kit on. And also a bolt-on kit makes it so that you have to have the actual slider in a very specific position, and then I may not have enough room for the bed, and I knew that I wanted to put a bed in here. Even though I have my rooftop tent, I just like to have it. Hey, it sleeps 3. This is the winter home. And I knew I wanted to push the trail kitchen all the way to the left and really utilize as much room as I possibly can. And as you can see, when I push this in, it really just clears the hinges right here. And that's good because I'm utilizing all of that space. Another reason that I built out a whole entire platform is even if I were to keep the cargo lid in there and use all those pre-existing screws, things like that, well, having a refrigerator slide in this piece of gear, you're going to block off the little compartment that you have there. If you're doing overlanding for long periods of time, you know that any bit of storage is absolutely crucial. And I love having access to it, so I just built a little door underneath there, and it's hidden underneath the bed, which I love. And really from there, as far as putting your refrigerator on, super simple. It comes with tie-down straps, and everything else pretty much comes all together when you receive the unit. So in terms of building this whole thing out, there's not much to do in that part. You'll also notice I just added this, kind of love it. It's a little window shade, and I use it to just block out some of the mess that kind of this all turns into. This is just some of my kitchen utensils, food, sleeping bag, power arrangements. I plan to clean this up and make this a little bit better, but for now it also acts as a blackout curtain if I'm sleeping in the car or if someone's sleeping in the car. It's perfect for blacking out this back shade. So why did I choose the Trail Kitchen from MORryde rather than some of the other companies? Well, first of all, there's not a ton of companies that make gear like this. And the thing I like about MORryde is they are family owned. and they are based in Indiana as well as their manufacturing, so it is made in the USA. But overall, the reviews on this product were really good, and I knew that they're a reputable company, and I knew that they would make sturdy products. So I think going with this one was the perfect idea, and it had everything I needed. It had a refrigerator slide because I have a shelf here. I need to have a slide that comes out with it, and it's got storage, and the slides are really heavy duty. It supports a lot of weight. I end up doing the AeroPress on here and I don't have any problems. And overall, I think MORryde produces really fantastic products. I even picked up their gas can carrier that I plan to install on the front part of the Jeep. What do I think of this unit now that I've had it for over 3 months? Well, I have to say I've been absolutely loving it. I've taken it to Vermont. I have a trip planned to Adirondacks next week and a tailgate. And I had it on 4th of July and I was making coffee for everyone, making drinks. Let me tell you, if you bring this thing to a tailgate and people see you have a refrigerator on it, they're going to come calling once you have cold beer. And if you didn't know this, MORryde also has other accessories that you can get for the trail kitchen. You can literally get an entire built-in sink. There's a lot of possibilities with this entire rig, and just having the base model right now, I know that in the future I can add on to it, and it doesn't really rattle when I'm driving. I haven't noticed any rattle. I have noticed rattle on some of my other products in the car, but nothing that annoys me as much as I guess some other YouTubers get a little annoyed about the rattle. I don't notice it at all, and I definitely don't notice it out of this unit. Something that I would recommend MORryde maybe consider including in the future is some kind of post that you could put down here. So that way when I am doing my AeroPress, I kind of like use my knee to help keep it up as I'm pushing down, as it does require a lot of pressure. The whole entire system has no issue with it, but I do think that it would just provide that much more support that it would be helpful. But this thing is so sturdy that even if I like push down on the back, the whole Jeep will move before it actually budges in any way and bends in any way as well. So I hope that answers all of your questions about this unit. If you have any other ones, drop them in the comments down below and I'll be sure to get back to you, because I have to tell you, I'm really excited about this. Every time someone asks me about overlanding gear, I'm always talking about the trail kitchen and some of my other accessories as well, which I have a ton of videos coming for in the near future, whether it be my solar panel setup, electricity setup, and the water setup, and of course, my camping videos, which I have been spending a lot of time out west in the last couple weeks, so I haven't had my Jeep with me the entire time, but I'm looking forward to spending the rest of the time out on the road in my Jeep. So once again, if you're interested in Jeep videos, camping videos, overlanding gear videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you got anything out of this video, and any questions you might have, drop those in the comment section down below. My name is Matt, and I'll see you guys out there on the road.